What's going on, guys and girls? Rob here, and quick update on red, white, and blue racing. Um, we've got the YouTube Racing League. Um, I still got my drivers from last year. Um, Still got them printed. Still have them, you know, where I still have TV drivers. I have all that stuff right here. Where some are TV, some are regular, and I unfortunately don't have a template for the cars myself. Okay, so that leaves me two options. I can either draw from hand a car for each and every person wishing to have a car in the YouTube Racing League, and that would not be good. That would not be good at all. That would go. That would fail miserably. Let me just say it that way. Or I have an alternate solution, and I'm not sure it's going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. Okay. What's up, Dale? I have cards, okay, and that you can tell they look different. You know, this almost has a bluish tint to them. This is a yellowish tint. I've got cards that I'm going to put in my printer, okay. Now I'm going to use 110 card stock, and I'm going to have them faced up, and make off as many as I possibly can, okay. Then by hand, do as much good artwork as I possibly can. That was my old car last year until somebody actually had a template made. I forgot who it was, and I haven't been able to find whoever it was that has the template for these cars. I definitely don't have it. I don't have the template to where I can go right on my computer and get this and fill in the colors, fill in the numbers. I don't have that availability. Okay. So what I'm going to do is this, guys. I'm going to go run off some copies of these with 110 card stock and these. I'm going to take me a highlighter, yellow highlighter. I'm going to go over this even a little bit more to make it look more like TV drivers, and then have these as well. And everybody that's a new driver this season, I guess you'll just have to deal with having one of Rob's artistries done for you this year, and if you can deal with that, will be cool. I have a few already cut out. Okay, I already have a few cut out, so I've probably got to make maybe 1 or 2 pages, which shouldn't be bad. The deadline is already passed, so we already have 32, 31, 32 cars that's going to be racing every week now for 15 weeks or for 15 races. We may not go 15 weeks. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it. We're going to go 15 races anyway and see what we can do there. Okay? So I hope there's no hurt feelings there. I did the best I could. I've went and looked and looked and looked and just have not been able to find what I've been looking for. Okay? So this is best I can do. I'm gonna print these off starting tonight. I'm gonna start coloring and drawing in cars. Yeah, inner zone. Good news and bad news. We're gonna be racing very soon. Bad news is What's up, MP Fox? I have a few cards already, but I've got to print out some more. I don't have a template myself. Okay, I can't have my computer color those in, so I'm going to have to do it myself. If somebody else has a template and they can do it themselves, if you'll do it, send it to me. I will send you something back, whether it's a whole set, whatever. Okay. But I have not been able to find a way that I have not been able to find a template myself that somebody sent it to me and they were already printed last year. Okay. This is the way they look. So I don't want anybody to get upset about it. Okay. This is the way my cards looked last year. And they sent me professional cards. I mean, there's baseball demos. Check his card out. See, whoever sent me this template, I have forgotten who you are. And it might have been OG. It might have been OG, Devin OG. See, check out some of these cards. See, very professional. My artist works more like this. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna show you what I did with my card before he sent me one last year. That was my card right there. Okay, all right. Not very professional. I understand that, but your car is in the going to be running every week. Okay, if I find somebody with a template, we'll update your car. We'll update it. We'll get it. But right now, we want to get you up and running. Everybody that's new, I want to get everybody up and running. So I do have cards that I'm gonna take them to my print shop as soon as I get offline right here. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna start either me or my wife. I'm probably better off if she'd do it, but if she doesn't have the time, I'll do it myself. Promise you, one by one. Everybody said they had colors they wanted. If I have to use color pencils, from a better pick than Tua. Right now, probably so, just because Tua's hurt. Colored pencils, whatever I have to do to try to make it the best looking car possible for you, I'm going to do it. Okay? I got a cough drop in my mouth. So that's where I'm at right now. Okay? I'm in the process of getting the final cars. It's looking like 32, 33 cars start every race. That's a lot of cars in a 15-lap race. It's going to be a lot of cars going on some of these short tracks, but could be a lot of wrecks. There could be a lot of accidents. So don't think for a second, just because there's 32 starting or 33 starting, that it's going to stay that way. So the deadline has passed. I don't have a paint pro. I don't have a paint like a setup shops or a paint program to where I can get that done. I don't. I think it was OG that did it for me last year. OG, I hadn't been seeing him around as much, especially the last 3 or 4 months, and I don't know what he may have going on. So I'm gonna progress with this myself. If I find somebody during the race season, if I find somebody after the race season, everyone that I've drawn up, I will have personally have one printed up. Okay, printed a car. So I'll personally get that done myself. I will have it done, whatever I got to do. All right. Let's see who else. Philip Reynolds. Philip Reynolds got he did a video 30 minutes ago, something like that. Philip pretty much put a challenge out to me. He said, Rob, if the Bengals select a quarterback with the #1 overall pick, he was going to buy me a game. I forgot the name of it. and then he wanted me to buy him. Uh, he wanted me to buy him History Maker Golf if he wins. Well, I may switch games on him. I may get him to get me a different game. Okay, not a big football person as far as football games, um, but I may get him to get me a different game, which I might, I'll be cool with that. So challenge accepted. Bengals take if with the number one. What's up, Sean? If the Bengals and the number, they have to hold a number one pick, not trade down. If they pick a quarterback, I win the bet. If they pick a wide receiver with the number one overall pick, I lose the bet. So I definitely, I accept that bet. Okay. So loser has to buy the other one a game. We won't go over $60 with it. Okay. And I may even get some more teams or something like that rather than get a new game. I may get some I don't know. I don't know what I would want. But the football game he was talking to me about that really doesn't thrill me a lot. But challenge accepted. I'll take that bet. Okay? So if the Bengals select a quarterback with their number one pick, I'll win a bet. And if they have to pick a wide receiver for him to win. And if they don't pick either one, if they pick a defensive player or something like that, we both lose, or neither one of us win. Let's say it that way. So I'm going right now to my print shop in the other room, and I'm going to get this stuff going. Interzone says Tua's going to the Bengals. Well, that's a quarterback. I don't think it's going to be Tua, but I think they get a quarterback. I think Tua's got too much injury chances to go number one. I think Joe Burrow, I agree with Sean. I think Joe Burrow will go number one. That's if he doesn't get hurt, But having said that, before the bowl game next Monday, I'm accepting this bet. So we'll see what happens. I'm hearing that Andy Dalton's actually flying the coop. If Andy Dalton leaves, they almost have to get a quarterback. I've heard a few rumors about Andy Dalton today, and I couldn't hardly believe it. But there are rumors that he's going to New England, and where Belichick is. Belichick actually wants Andy Dalton. Why, I don't know, but thinks he can make something out of him. And if he's a free agent, they may be able to. So Justin Herbert. Was he the Oregon quarterback? Justin Hebert. Is he the Oregon quarterback or is he the Washington quarterback? Beaters, Bengals. Justin Hebert. Oregon Ducks. Wow. He may not go first round. If he does go first round, well, obviously you got to see what Dallas is going to do. Dallas, low first round pick. Are they going to sign their quarterback for $35 million? Rumors say they probably will. If they do, I think they're overpaying. Wow. I mean, you got so many teams that need quarterbacks, but so many of them, what's Detroit going to do? It's back 10. Who knows or care? Well, you know what? He's a good quarterback, though. He's a good quarterback. He's the best quarterback. He's best quarterback uh, west of Texas. Really, I think so. I think west of the state of Texas, the kid from Oregon's the best quarterback out there. He's a good quarterback. Um, well, you know what though? You got to think. You got to see it a few different ways. When he goes to the NFL, he's going to have NFL caliber receivers. Then again, he's going up against NFL caliber defenses too. So you got to look at it both ways. Burrow to me is a clear cut number one. He's got a great arm, great instincts. You don't shred an Oklahoma defense for 7 touchdowns in 3 quarters and be chopped liver. You're just not. He he can run if he has to. He's not a real. I mean, he's not going to go out here and run for 100 yards in a game very many times. That's not the type of quarterback he is. Chase Young's going to the Redskins with number 2 pick. Redskins are going to take him. If he doesn't screw up his draft, if he doesn't screw up in Indianapolis, there's a lot of stuff he can do between now and then. If you don't screw up mentally, if you don't go out here and do something stupid or get hurt, Young will go second. But I definitely think Burrow goes first. Burrow reminds me more of Aaron Rodgers. Cowboys going to draft Grant Delpit. They could. He's a safety, right? LSU safety. They could. I'm hearing they want a linebacker there. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see what they do. Burrow could be. To me, he's the most sure thing out there because look at the small body of work he's done, and he's not screwed up anything. And look at all the games. Every game he's played has been a big game. McCarthy, he's probably what Dallas needs because he's not going to take a lot of crap. But we'll see. Jerry Jones can screw anybody up. Derek Carr. Eric Carr is Kiss. Eric Carr was he was a member of Kiss. Derek Carr. Derek. He may. I'm showing my not only my sports side. I am showing my musical side of things. How about that? Derek Carr, he could leave. He could. That would open up a place for Brady right there. But I'm hearing more and more talk about Miami and Tom Brady. Tom Brady, I don't think he's going to be in New England. I think New England is done with him. I don't think he's so much. I think New England would like him back. I just think the coach doesn't want him there. But Tom may end up in Miami. He could. If he doesn't go to the Chargers, we'll see. And then everybody is saying, well, look at the Colts and Phillip Rivers. I'm telling you right now, watch out for Eli Manning going to the Colts before it's all said and done. Peyton has got he's still got that finger on the pulse on that team. And I think if Eli wants that team, he could be there. It's all up to Eli whether he wants to go there. Phillip Rivers, maybe Carolina. We'll see. But I don't know. We'll see. Miami. Let's make it clear. Miami would still have to go out and get a couple of more players, but by the end of the year, they were a better team than New England. I mean, they were starting to play football. They were starting to play hard. Their defense was good. New England, man, by the end of the year, they didn't have a running back. They didn't have a wide receiver. They had nothing. Miami was starting to win ball games. And then plus you get to, yeah, statue in front of the stadium. That's right. If Eli's going somewhere, that sure looks like it'd be the obvious place to me. Why not? A dome, weather does not bother you. The crowds are not that bad. They're not fierce in Indianapolis. I mean, it's not New York. It's not LA. It's not Dallas. They're not going to be so fierce on him in Indianapolis. They'll take their time. Obviously they want a winner, but they got to feel like they have a better chance with him than Jacoby Brissett. A lot of teams, I've still got my question marks about that. What the hell, what do you do? I can't believe the Falcons haven't fired their coach yet. What are they waiting on? Yeah, that's right. It's not Hoosier basketball. It's not like they're expecting them to go out here and go 15-1. No. But I don't understand what they're waiting on in Atlanta. I'd have fired that guy right off. I don't know what they're waiting on. And the Browns doing exactly the way they should. They're the only team out there without a coach right now. They're taking their time. Why rush? Urban Meyer's there for the taking if you want him. Lincoln Riley is there for the taking if you want him. You can go get Josh McDaniel if you want him. There's a lot of coaches out there out there for the taking if you want them. There really are. We'll see what happens. The Browns got they've got a lot of growing up to do. They're actually, they were picked. They were picked by NFL insiders to win 8.5 games this year. They're too much like babies, man. They're too much like babies. They really are. They gotta grow up. They have got to grow up. My announcement I made when I came on the channel, I do not have templates for the cars for red, white, and blue racing. I'm going to go to my printer tonight. I'm going to start getting them etched and doing the best I can personally with those. I'll get them going tonight if I can. I got about 10 or 12. Yeah. Well, I kept hearing that the Browns are going to the Super Bowl too. They can. If they've got If they got $4,000 or $5,000 a piece, they can still go. They can go watch it all just like we can. $4 or $5 grand, they can get the best seat in the house. They can go sit and watch they can go ahead and sit and watch somebody else win. They can do it. They're just not going to play, but but they can go sit and watch. They can go. Let's see what did I have any other announcements? No, other than my Glory Days boxing. Everybody, VIP seats. They can afford those. They pay enough money out. My Glory Days boxing. I am going to have a pay-per-view very soon. Lightweight, middleweight, heavyweight. One of them's going to be an 8-round bout. One of them's going to be a 10-round bout. One of them's going to be a 12-round bout. Here's who my champions are. What's his name? My lightweight champion. Duran is my lightweight champion. Walker's my middleweight champion. Marciano is my heavyweight champion. Walker will not be facing Hagler. Walker will not be facing Ketchel. No Ketchel, no Hagler. Other than that, you can give me heavyweight against Marciano. Give me somebody against Walker. Give me somebody against Duran. If by chance, after all the voting takes place, and I get my opponents up, okay, then it was great. If all three champions get dethroned, I'm going to have a giveaway on my channel. But all three of them have to get beat in that pay-per-view, and I'll have a giveaway. Okay, we'll do that. You know what? Sugar Ray Leonard's not in the middleweight set. He's not. He's going to be a welterweight. We don't have Sugar Ray Leonard at all yet. He's not in the lightweights or the middleweights. He's going to be in the welterweights. And they're coming out end of March. Okay? End of March is when welterweights are coming out. But yeah, he will make eventually. He said he's going to make a Sugar Ray Leonard middleweight card. I look forward to that. I want a Roberto Duran middleweight card. Right now, Roberto Duran's only a lightweight. So I'm looking forward to that. But the middleweights, I've got so many good ones there. Is Papo in the game? He is a Brazilian boxer. Middleweight, heavyweight, or lightweight? Just put the weight limit class. So either put LW, MW, or HW. Okay, and just put the boxer you want to see. Okay, I've already got a lot of votes already, and within a few days we'll have those fights up. Okay, so if I don't have that fighter, you can put a second fighter down. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the set right now. You know what? I think Hearns is not a middleweight either in my set. I don't believe he is, but that's fine though. You put it down. If he's in my set, I will put him out there to fight. But put a couple of backups in case Hearns isn't. I think Hearns is in the welterweight set or something like that too. I think he is. Now I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. But I haven't seen Hearns in the middleweights. I don't think I have him. So, and Fermo is in there. Wow. Rocky Graziano, he was a super featherweight champ. Graziano, I've got him. I've got a lot of good middleweights. Even if you have to go online and find the greatest middleweights of all time, greatest heavyweights of all time, look at them, check them out, and be like, okay, maybe he'll give them a good fight. You want somebody that's going to win. If all three upset the champions, like I say, I'll have a giveaway on my channel. Let me get to going with some red, white, and blue racing. I got to get some cards prepared. We'll have that going, I hope, within maybe 2 weeks. I'm hoping so. So it may even be the beginning of February before we get it going. But I hope to get it going before the Daytona 500 for sure. Maybe around Super Bowl weekend, I'd like to have it going. So I'm going to get the cards printed off right now. And once I get them printed, then I can take care of making them color the background or whatever, make them TV drivers or whatever I want to. Okay, so I will see you guys next couple of days. It is a real good game. You're right, Jay. I'm actually thinking about going fishing tomorrow. I think I'm going to go solo tomorrow. So where do we send the fighters to? Dale, you just put it at the bottom of any of my video. Just put it in the put it down in the announcements at the bottom, just like you're talking to me. I'll get back to you, and I'll just say, if you send it to me at 3 in the morning, If I may not send it tomorrow back to you, give it a day or two. You'll see that I'll send you something, say got it, okay, got it, or check, or whatever. I'll do something like that to you to let you know your vote is in. Okay, you can only vote one time, so put all three of them down. Put your lightweight, middleweight, and heavyweight down. I've got a bunch of votes already, so whichever one wins and has the most votes, I'm going to actually get one vote each for each one of them too. I carry as much weight as you guys do. So if it's 10 votes already before I vote, it's no sense in me voting. But if I have to break a tie, I'll break a tie with them. I'll look at see which one has the best chance of maybe dethroning a champion. Okay. So yep, just leave it down in the comment section of any one of my videos. Okay. That includes you too, Sean. Leave it down in the comments section. Just find one. Just go right to my homepage, my YouTube. It doesn't matter if it's a wrestling, whatever, and just say what boxes you'd like to see. Okay. I am taking off. My name's Rob. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. We've got about 140 people right now, and we're coming to a year in a week from now. And who would have ever thought? Me and my wife, she told me the other day, she said, Rob, can you believe in a year's time you're going to have 139, 140 people supporting the channel? I would have thought 20, 25, because anytime you're going out of the gate, don't know a soul, the first month or two, oh man, wow, I got a third person, I got a fourth person, something like that. Then the ball started rolling come about September, and then I was like, okay, now we're kicking. So we're rolling good this year. I'm actually on a quest. I would like to have up to 350 by the end of 2021. That's what I'm hoping for. I'd like to, or 300. Let's say 300. I'd like to double what I've got right now, and so I'm going to do all the fishing I can possibly do. I'm going to do all the gaming I possibly can do. And I'm definitely going to be showing you guys some games. And one's not going to be a sports game. I'm actually in the process of getting a game right now from play.com. It's actually from a Play Now selection. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. It's Cowboys versus Aliens. Okay. And if it's it looks like it's going to be a pretty cool game. I'm checking it out. It's not chess. No, it's not chess. It's Cowboys. It's Cowboys versus Aliens. Play Now. It's on their website, and you can just get it printed out right then and there. You can pay them like $9 or whatever, and you're a cowboy, and you're taking on three aliens that's trying to take your town over, and it's so some type of fury, saddled fury or something like that. I can't think of the name of it, but I think I'm going to get it. I really do. Should know. I guess I should have known the name of the game before I came in here talking about it tonight, but yeah, it's. It looks like it's a pretty cool game. You should get a Star Wars game. Sean, I've never seen a Star Wars movie in my life. Okay? Never watched a Star Wars movie. Never watched one episode of Star Trek in my life. I'm just not I'm not a sci-fi person. I'm really not. That's just not my thing. Yeah, it's just not my thing. It really isn't. Never have cared about them. They've got a lot of new games, not missing much. Definitely, if you support play.com's games, if you support Keith and some of his games, go watch PLAAY, all in capitals, then games. Okay, he's on YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel. He's probably made 30 or 40 videos. They're always at least an hour, sometimes an hour and a half. Tonight, he was showing new games they're coming out with. Rugby, dodgeball. They had all sorts of stuff. They had all kinds of games. most of them, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Okay, I'm not. I come on the channel. I'll tell you the truth. Most of them didn't thrill me at all. Okay, but this Fighting Fury or Western Fury or whatever they call it, that it's Westerners taking on aliens, and you get to take shots at them and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and for the price, you can't beat it. So I'm thinking seriously about getting it. We'll see, but definitely check out his channel. Definitely check out his YouTube channel. You'll see Keith. You'll see Sam on there playing. Sam generally takes over most of the like sci-fi games and stuff like that. Keith does a lot of the beginner like sports games and stuff. They're still working on a basketball game. They got 2 or 3 football games, second season. Final Fury football, something like that. They've got all sorts. And so definitely check out their channel if you like board gaming as much as I like to do it. I'm going to get this going right here, guys. I'd like to wish everyone a great, good evening. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a great weekend. Be safe. And I hope to definitely have some cars out of print here in the next hour or so, and maybe I can start working on some artwork, if you want to call that artwork. I'm not an artist. I'm not an artist, okay? But I'm going to do what I can for you guys, okay? Your car, if I've already entered you, you're in. It's just a matter of whether I can get a template or not. If I don't find a template, then you're just going to have to deal with my artistry, okay? Great seeing you folks again. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. And I'll be around. I'm not hard to find. And definitely send me back some feedback as to who you want to see fight those 3 fights, okay? God bless. Have a great night. And have a great weekend if I don't see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good one.